Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a beautiful milky white and pastel green nail design for the spring. This is the first of many, so I'm very excited because it's just so beautiful. So let's just jump on in. To begin, I will be going in with OPI's Don't Cry Over Spilled Milkshakes on the left side of the nail tip. And then I will be going in with my Ugly Ducklings striper brush, the number 2, I think, just to clean up the line a little bit, just to make it a little straighter. Once I got the polish exactly where I want it, I will be curing it in my LED lamp for 30 seconds, as well as apply a second coat and curing that as well. I'll be going in with my Madame Glam's Dusty Pastel Green and repeating the same step that we did with the Milky White. I absolutely adore this color. It is so pigmented. I love the consistency of it. It's so opaque after one coat. However, I will be applying 2 coats because that's just how I do things. So once this is done, we will pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds. I'll be taking my Ugly Ducklings matte top coat and applying a very thin layer all over the nail, just to act as a wet layer for the gold flakes we're about to apply. Now I will be taking my gold flakes and just pulling them apart with my tweezers to get them into these tiny little pieces, and once that is done, I will be placing them in between my fingers just to flatten them out a little bit. That way, once I apply it to the nail, it'll just lay completely flat, or flatter than usual. Once it cures into that wet layer of matte top coat, it won't be as lumpy and bumpy had we not done that in the first place. And once I'm satisfied with the gold flake placement, I will be curing that in the LED lamp for 30 seconds. Now once that is cured, I will be going in again with the matte top coat just to seal the gold flakes in and give that a good cure. Now I'm wiping the nail with isopropyl alcohol just to remove that inhibition layer, and then going in with my buffer block just because it did feel a little bit lumpy and bumpy, and since we're going down the middle with a black polish, I want it as smooth as possible. I'll be creating the partition between the 2 colors using Madame Glam's Perfect Black, and this is probably the best polish I've ever used as far as a gel polish goes. If you want to do line work, I do suggest that you use gel paints. It's just a little bit more pigmented and it's thicker. So I'm just using my Ugly Duckling striper number 2 brush. I will just be going down the middle a few times. I will be doing it in one coat, curing it, and then I'll do it a second time just to make sure it's nice and opaque. Okay, now for the fun part of the whole nail design. I will be using my Green Leaves Moyra stamping plate. It is brand new, so I suggest that you take a cotton pad with a little bit of acetone and just give it a good clean to remove any kind of residual adhesive that was left behind from the blue seal. I will be using my clear jelly stamper for this design because it's just so perfect and it's so big and clear. You can see right through it. It's like a friggin' magnifying glass. So now I'm just flipping the stamping plate upside down so I have a better angle to scrape the polish. I'm using Born Pretty's stamping polish in black, just applying that in a thin layer, giving it a good scrape, picking it up with the stamp, and just removing any kind of residual stamp that picked up at the same time, and then I will just be applying that to the nail. I'm using my matte top coat just to seal everything in, and once that is applied, I will be curing that in the LED lamp for 60 seconds. And that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you next time.